This video is about general topics related to deposition sampling and air quality particle measurement. Deposition means the particles falling from the air onto the ground or into water that may contain nutrients or pollutants. Deposition can occur as dry deposition or wet deposition with rain. Acid depositions that contain sulfur and nitrogen compounds are particularly harmful to the environment and can cause soil acidification. In addition, acid depositions cause weathering and corrosion in buildings and other surfaces and affect the top layer of plants. Pollutants, for example from industry or other operations, can be identified in the deposition. Deposition collectors can be divided into two categories: bulk deposition collectors and wet-only deposition collectors. Bulk collectors collect both wet and dry particles, whereas wet-only collectors only collect wet particles, as their name implies. Both types of deposition collector also collect small amounts of non-sediment particles and gases. The locations of deposition collectors should always be planned in advance. It is important that the collectors are not located near structures or trees that prevent deposition. The target area should be as open as possible. To avoid interference, the collector should also not be placed too close to sources of dust, such as chimneys or road areas. When planning the location, the wind conditions and the calculated migration distance of a particle from a known emission source can also be considered. Before collection, you should also find out if you need any permits and ask for the landowner's permission to leave the collector at the location throughout the measurement period. The suitability of the intended installation site should be confirmed on site, and the collector should be installed according to the applied standards. When using deposition collectors, note that the diameter of the mouth and the volume of the container should be large enough for the duration of the collection period. The mouth of the collector should also be high enough above the ground so that the sample is not contaminated even during heavy rain. In addition, the walls of the collector should be tall enough so that none of the sample is lost due to spillage. The reliability of deposition collection can be improved with parallel collectors and a baseline collector. The baseline collector is not exposed to deposition, so it can be used to verify potential sources of error in the installation and collection process. A single collection period usually lasts for no more than 1 month, after which the deposition collectors are removed. The sample container is closed immediately after removing it from the collector. The sample container can then be transported securely to a laboratory for processing and analysis. The results should be calculated using a calculation method suitable for the type of collector. The collection efficiency of different deposition collectors may vary, so the results of different collectors may not be comparable. The pollutants that are studied also influence the method to be used. In addition to deposition collectors, air pollutants can be measured using various meters. For example, dust truck is a monitor for measuring aerosols that can be used indoors and outdoors, such as on construction sites. Dust truck uses light scattering technology. The monitor can be used to measure, for example, dust, smoke, fumes, and mist. The monitor can measure particle mass concentration and size in real time. The meter can be used in individual measurements or left to measure continuously for longer periods of time. The deposition provides information about local factors that affect air quality and thereby human health and the environment. Air pollutant deposition is therefore a key factor when examining the long-term effects of air pollution. The obtained results can help guide air pollution control measures to reduce potential health and environmental risks.